it says list the simple events in the sample space. So the sample space is just a fancy name for all the things that could happen in this story. So
Okay.
Jill and Zoe have lunch together, and they flip a coin to decide who pays for lunch, and then they flip another coin to decide who pays the tip. And so there are going to be some combinations there. And what you're going to do is you're going to type in, okay, as a comma separated list. Right, so you're going to put, I think I better just show you because it's kind of visual, what that would look like. So in the box that you're going to put your answers, you're going to do a bracket, and you're going to do something like this. Jill, comma, Jill. That would represent Jill pays for the dinner and Jill pays for the tip. And then it was Jill and whoever else. Was it Elle or Zoe? Oh, L for Zoe. I don't know what. That's weird. Why would you use L for Zoe? Who cares? Jai, L. How about L, Jai? And finishing with an L, L. Now,
You had to put them in parentheses?
yeah,
Okay.
because what that does is that represents one single event.
Mm-hmm.
This particular single event happens to be Jill pays the meal, and it also means Jill pays the tip, right?
Okay.
Each of those, I don't know how obvious it is, but each of those, as you call them parentheses, I call them brackets, each of those brackets is also separated by a comma, and that's a comma separated list. So if you ever get a question where it says, give the answer as a comma separated list, if the answer was 5 numbers, like 5, 2, 1, 3, 7, that's what they mean by a comma separated list. Now, if the answer was, I don't know, coordinates, you see the same thing. You put a comma between the things. So
Okay.
these are the things, and this is the comma separated list part.
What is it? How do you, it says on letter C's, what is the probability that Zoe will have to pay for lunch and leave a tip?
Okay,
How do
in
you-
this, in this sample space, aren't there 4 things that could happen?
Yeah.
And out of those 4 things, isn't only one of them Jill paying for the meal and Jill paying for the tip?
Yeah.
So the probability of something happening is the number of ways the thing could happen divided by the total number of things that could happen. So it would be a quarter.
Oh. So it'd be just 25 then?
I think the answer they've got here
Oh.
is 1/4, but you might be able to put in 0.25 as well as a decimal, and they'll be happy with that.
Oh, they want a fraction, so I'm assuming
Okay,
it'd be 1/4.
It will be 1/4 if they ask for a fraction. You're right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right. Suppose they went and said a different question. What's the probability that Jill pays for the meal? What would that be?
If we were looking at the sample, would it be the second one? So it'd be 2 or 4? Or
Well, what would the probability be? So what's the probability that Jill pays for the meal? Now, you might have the right answer, just the way you said it didn't sound right.
oh, would it be 0.5?
Yes, it'd be 2 out of 4, which is a half. So remember when you're doing fractions to simplify them down. So 2 out of 4 becomes 1 out of 2. So it's a half you would write down if it was a fraction you're being asked.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I think I got B.